Tell us about not necessarily the back and forth, but you have an agent. This deal was you want to get to camp. You don't want to miss any time. Players before have missed time. That it was really important to get in for as much as you can, given what's planned this year. How much of the talk between you and your agent per se is just about fit, just about length of time? I mean, the numbers are the numbers, and you know what the comparables are, but was this basically an easier deal to do than you might have even speculated at the end of your season, which was obviously a great step forward for you as an NHL player?
Yeah, absolutely. I think, when when you're in position like me coming off my entry level, there is, the only thing you just don't want to be going through contract talks, when everyone comes into town, and you don't want to make it a side story like that. So it was important for me and my agent, my family, to get this done before then. And so there's a lot that goes into it, and we studied it over, and we feel really happy about everything that went into this, and me being a Leaf for the next 2 years.
Connor, how do you manage expectations now? We see a lot of times when a guy, you're coming off your entry level, a guy gets a contract, he feels that he's got to do more. He's got to do something to show that he's earning that contract, whereas what you did was what helped garner the deal in itself. How tough is it going to be for you now to kind of manage the expectations around what you're doing, what's expected of you? And we always say this, once people know, what you're making, people say, well, for that money, he should be doing this or he should be doing that. How do you manage that?
Yeah, well, I think you can't let speculation or outside opinions get in the way. I'm not going to try to reinvent the wheel. And I remember when I first was drafted here, Brian Burke used to always say, "Dance with the girl you brought." And so that's what I'm going to continue to do, is just keep bringing what I bring to the table, and not trying to play outside myself and pick away. So I think. I feel confident. I feel good. I feel like we've had a really good summer here with a lot of the guys training, and we're excited to get this season going.
This group is basically intact, right? A player here, a player there. Weren't able to keep Brian Boyle, but what an amazing ad with Patrick Marleau, Stanley Cup winner with Ron Hainsey. Your goalies are the same. Do you think that's important to the core? I mean, you're a goal away from going to Game 7 in Washington, where all the pressure would have been on Ovechkin and the Caps. And I know this group feels, even last year, though there was a big step forward, that's unfinished business. So there wasn't a big shakeup. There wasn't a big 5 guys in, 5 guys out. You've basically brought your own team back and made it a little bit better.
Yeah, absolutely. I think the team's going to grow closer, especially with everything we went through last year, and that really incredible series with Washington. 6 one-goal games, 5 overtimes. It was fun to be a part of, and we know how fun it was. And like you said, the vast majority of the players that are going to be in the locker room next year were there last year, and so we'll be itching to get back there and do some damage.
Connor Brown, our guest on Brady and Price. Paul Jones in for Elliot Price this morning. The fit, it's wait until training camp. Line combinations varied a little bit, but you got in a comfort zone playing with specific players. Do you feel like a lot of that goes out the window, and you see what training camp brings and who plays with who as far as line combination? The great part is for you were very versatile, so you played with almost everybody at different points in time last season.
Yeah, I think it's important to control what you can control. You got to control the controllables, and who Mike decides to put together. I'm sure we'll come up with 4 solid lines, and so you try not to get too caught up in that. But we got the good thing about our team moving forward here is there's a ton of guys that are be good to play with. So I don't think there'll be a bad line on the team.